Hey, welcome back. This video is about MSTY and CONY, two of the YieldMax ETFs. I've been asked by viewers to talk about MSTY and CONY. Are they good investments? Stuff like that. I want to talk about them. In terms of are they good investments right now, I would say probably yes. And they probably will be for a while, and then they won't be. And that's what this video is about. It's part of it is like a public service announcement warning, because I'm concerned that a lot of MSTY and CONY investors know very little, if anything, about the crypto cycles and what happens to underlying crypto-related stocks when the music ends in the crypto markets. Let's just take a look at MicroStrategy for a second. I'm looking at a multi-year graph, so I can see I show you what happened last cycle, because looking at the past gives you an idea of what's going to happen in the future. None of this is financial advice. Take my words with a grain of salt. Do whatever the hell you want. It's your money. It's not mine. I would not be caught dead, I'm serious, in MSTY or CONY at this time next year. There's no way. I would, if I were in them, and I'm not, I would probably want to be out personally in the summer, probably like by July, August at the latest. Probably that's me, because I don't want to wait to the last minute, and I don't know when the last minute is. No one does. The crypto cycle might continue to the end of next year, and Coinbase and MicroStrategy might collapse at that point, after that point, or before that point. Nobody knows. So I don't like to be waiting until the end. So just as an FYI. So let's take a look at MicroStrategy, where we were at in the last bear market. So we were like at $15. MicroStrategy popped up to just over 100, so that's like, I don't know, like a 7x, 8x, 9x, something like that. Nice. And then when the music was over, you can see it started its decline end of 2021, and then dropped into the abyss finally in 2022. And that's a pretty steep, we went from $100 or so at the peak down to like $20, or just under it. And that's like that's carnage. And if you're holding on to that stock, or holding on to a MSTY, which its NAV price is going to be determined largely, mostly by what's going on with the underlying, right? So this is like an 80% drop in the underlying, that you're going to feel that in MSTY. And there are idiots out there in YouTube space that tell you that NAV erosion doesn't matter, and these high yield ETF funds, they're morons. You should run from them. Like, if you're listening to them, you probably know who I'm talking about. I think they're idiots, because NAV directly affects your wealth. That will reflect directly in your brokerage account. You'll see that, and you're going to feel that if you have to sell. And even if you hang on to it, like you've experienced carnage, like it's not going to be good. So like I said, like, just to repeat, I'm going to say this once more before I end this. I would not be caught dead holding MSTY or CONY shares at this time next year, because at that point, the music, in my opinion, right now, from where I sit, the music has either ended or is close to ending. And I don't know whether MicroStrategy or Coinbase are going to end before, at the same time, or after the bulk of the crypto run. So just beware of this. We've seen, like, MSTY launched, I can't remember when exactly it launched. I think it was either towards the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024. I don't remember exactly. CONY, which I'll show you next, launched in late summer. It was August or September of 2023, and I'll show you that chart in a minute. But you can see, like, in the past year, we've had a really nice run up in the price of MicroStrategy, and this really benefits you when you are the holder of a YieldMax ETF where the underlying is performing well. It's going up, right? Volatility is where they derive income, and there's a lot of volatility in crypto and crypto-related assets, which is why it's paying so well, right? Which is good. At some point, the MicroStrategy story is going to come to a sad end when the crypto bull run is over, or before then, or after. I don't know. Nobody knows, right? It's going to come to an end. I would expect that MicroStrategy stock will probably crash by about 80%. If you're holding on to MSTY shares at that point, when that happens, expect destruction in the share value. Expect an 80% drop, plus or minus, And it's not going to probably happen overnight. It might. It's crypto. Anything can happen. It could happen over the course of 2 months or so. I don't know. We'll all find out. But like I said, I would not be caught dead holding these assets past summer, probably. That's just me. Let's take a look at Coinbase, which is the underlying to CONY. Both MSTY and CONY, in my opinion, right now are very good investments because we're at the start of the bull run. And crypto, the volatility in crypto-related stocks is going to generate really good income for dividends or distributions, and you should get decent price appreciation. I don't know how much, because it's with the ups and downs of crypto-related assets, like that affects the NAV price. You get punished more when prices come down and rewarded less when prices go up with the underlying, with the yield max stuff. Let's take a look at Coinbase. We don't get the full picture. We can't see what happened in the bear market preceding the last crypto bull run. But if we did have the chart go back in the past, I'm sure the price would have been much lower. Just like what happened as we entered the bear market for the most recent one. So we see last cycle, the Coinbase price was at like 340. And, at the end of the bull market, this is what happened. We dropped down to like $60 or so, $50, right? That's carnage. That's total carnage. That's like an 80% drop or something. I'm not going to calculate the exact percent, but that's a lot. If you're holding out a CONY and you're like, things will get better at the end of the music like this, it's not. I would expect the same type of story to play out after this cycle. I and others think that Coinbase and MicroStrategy could, from here where they're at right now, probably do maybe a 2x or a 3x from where they're at. And so wherever they end up being at for heights, the crash is going to be pretty tough. Like it's going to be pretty rough. I would personally expect about an 80% or so drop in the price of Coinbase and MicroStrategy at the end of the bull run. So if you're holding on to CONY and MSTY, you will get punished. And if you don't, I just, like, if you've seen this video, please remember it. It's your choice as to what assets you want to be in. Like I said, I would not be caught dead holding these things at this time next year. I'd want to be out before the end of the year, and I'd like, just for some cushion, probably by the end of Q3, probably at the latest if I were in them. That's just me. Don't take my advice. This is not financial advice. It's just me saying a warning for those dividend investors who have gotten sucked in. And I know how lucrative high yield dividends can be. I've been in them, and it's great to get the dopamine hit every month or whatever frequency you're getting paid at. It's great. It's awesome. You get hooked on it. It's like a drug. And so I'm concerned about a lot of MSTY and CONY investors who are not savvy about the crypto cycles and have gotten hooked into these. They see these as like fulfilling retirement dreams and stuff, and they're going to get completely punished at the end of the crypto cycle, because there are idiots out there on YouTube saying that NAV erosion doesn't matter, that it doesn't matter, that you'll get paid for life. You always get paid for life as long as you hang on to these. Yeah, you might. It's just like what you get paid is going to be a big difference before things crash and after things crash, a big difference, and it's going to destroy your wealth, a large portion of it. So do what you want. I think right now, like, just to recap, MSTY and CONY are great investments. So if you're in it for the income, take advantage of it while you can, but just be savvy about crypto cycles and know that the music ends. It always does. I do not expect history to change in a big way where we don't have a crypto winter. I expect a crypto winter. I expect things to crash. Most everybody who's been through crypto expects the same thing. Do not expect that the music will just continue in perpetuity. So just as an FYI, personally, if I were holding these, and I'm not, there's no way I would be in them a year from now. And I would probably be out at least by the end of Q3, probably at the latest of 2025. So just as a service and public service announcement, if you're not familiar with the crypto cycles, get familiar, because you're invested in a crypto asset. All right, that's it for that. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys later. Take care.